This is Derrick Worrell, former player at Pittsburgh University. A lot of people know me as D-World or DWORLDLIFE. You could fuck your whole entire life up picking the wrong university to play a certain sport at. I played basketball at the University of Pittsburgh in 99, 2000 for a coach that was nothing. It was terrible. It didn't help nobody. The only person he helped was himself. This person, that individual that I'm speaking on, his name is Ben Howland. He's the head basketball coach at Mississippi State University. By far, he's the worst NCAA coach, to ever be a part of anybody's life coming into a family type orchestra basketball team relating. He was a terrible coach for me and a lot of other players. I'm just the first person to speak up on Ben Howland. Ben Howland shouldn't be coaching NCAA basketball because of his past, the way he handled business, and the way he handled his players. This should have been talked about a long time ago. I should have sued the University of Pittsburgh and Ben Howland for defamation of character for the situation that me and him went through. You can read up on that on your own. Ben Howland never, ever helped none of the regular guys that was on any basketball team that he played for. He's a superstar rider. What I mean by a superstar rider, the only person he cares about on the basketball team is his superstars. I was a junior college transfer, and pretty much he begged me to sign with Pittsburgh University. I had over 20 other offers. My junior college coach, Bob Kirk, did not want me to sign with Pittsburgh University. The reason I'm bringing this into light now, Derrick Worrell, the former basketball player for Ben Howland, is I wouldn't want any player, any family to get involved with Ben Howland. For the players that's playing for him now, good luck. I hope the best for you. Only the superstars are pretty much a ride for him. Past players, I don't know too many guys that's gonna ride for that guy. I mean, maybe the happy kids that was happy that he offered a scholarship for them to be at a Division I school, but Ben Howland, by far, is the worst NCAA coach presently in college basketball. He shouldn't be there. He should get fired immediately. And I'm going to bring a lot of things to light about the NCAA and Pittsburgh University. This is the first video of many that I'm going to bring forward to all my YouTube viewers and whomever else watched this video that may be considering playing for Ben Howland. Don't go and ruin your career playing for that guy. He sucks. Any guy that was going to go to the NBA playing for him was going to go with any coach. He's not a good coach. That's my opinion. It's always going to be my opinion. He ruined my life. Phone calls came in after the explosion I had at Pittsburgh University, and he talked down on me. He talked bad about me, things he didn't have to say about me. And to this day, he's been a major contributor, factor of some of the things that went bad in my life, playing for a bad coach. That's why you don't want to play for a bad coach, and you want to do all the research possible. When you go on a recruiting trip, you want to talk to all the players personally. You really want to talk to the guys that's not the scoring leaders and the stars of the team. You want to talk to the guys that maybe rode the bench or seeking playing time or just not as happy as the superstars. And see what the program all about and how he treats all the guys on the basketball team, not just the superstars. But this video going out to Ben Howland. You are a terrible coach. You ruined my life. You ruined my character. You did a lot of things that just didn't even make no sense. As a grown man, to be hurting your student athlete like that. And it was all a lie. You didn't dismiss me from the University of Pittsburgh. I quit the basketball team. I went in your office like a man and told you I didn't want to play for you no more. You sent every coach in your basketball office over to my dorm to try to get me to change my mind. You called my mother. You called different family members, and no matter what anybody would have said, I wouldn't have played for you no more for the way that you treated me and for the lies that you told me in my face, and just all the hard work I did to get to Pittsburgh University, and you ruined it. Then you went to the media and you told the media you dismissed me, which hurt my character again. So NBC came to the dorms and did an interview with me because they knew that it wasn't true. And I had a chance to speak for myself. That was the only time I got a chance to speak for myself. Other than that, all the other interviews, I got dogged. ESPN dogged me. Pittsburgh, the city, I got dogged. I declared for the NBA draft, I got dogged. Ben Howland, there's no way that you can smile at night going to sleep knowing what you did to me and any other that you may have hurt. I'm speaking for myself. This don't have nothing to do with any other basketball player that played for you before my time or after my time. This is speaking for Derrick Worrell himself, something I just wanted to let out. And for all the kids that's picking and choosing colleges right now, make sure you pick the right school. Make sure you sit down thoroughly and talk with your parents, your mentors, your loved ones about who this coach is, and if this coach particularly don't start liking you, how you might get treated, how he is as a person. Just find out a little bit more background than the custom structured way that you look at a coach, especially when it comes down to Ben Howland. He's nobody. He's nobody's favorite person, I would think, except his wife and maybe his kids and family members. He's a terrible coach. I'm finally getting to speak on it. I'm free to speak on it. I'm happy to speak on it. I'm finally content with myself enough to speak on it. The University of Pittsburgh haven't done any wonders for me. I called over and over and talked to different people, Donna Sloan, just different people at the University of Pittsburgh. They have done nothing to help me get back into school, to get my degree. They brushed me off. Like I said, Pittsburgh University was very, 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 very hard for me, and it was tough, and they treated me very, very bad. They picked and chose certain kids that could come back, and certain kids couldn't come back, and there's nobody in the sports department over there that can say that Derrick Worrell haven't called to try to go back to school, which they told me I had a scholarship there to go back to school for my academics until I graduate. It's ongoing forever, until I graduate. But they didn't honor me. That they honored some other players, but they didn't honor me. So Pittsburgh University was just a bad situation, bad idea. I'm happy that I grew from it, and I'm still here to be able to tell y'all this testimony about my time with Ben Howland and the University of Pittsburgh. I have nothing bad to say about anybody else other than Ben Howland. I had never had a problem with Jamie Dixon, Lenny Parham, Barry Russian, Patrick Sandel, Steve Peterson, that matter, Turbo, equipment manager, any Dr. Bennett, any of the doctors. You did a terrific surgery on my knee. Thanks, Dr. Bennett. Pittsburgh, a wonderful school. I'm just talking about the basketball department when I was there, and Ben Howland, and he shouldn't be coaching at Mississippi State in the NCAA. He should be nowhere near kids like me, or from the urban background, or from the streets, projects, or whatever type kids coming into his program. Couldn't relate. He didn't care. And y'all see how he left the University of Pittsburgh to go to UCLA. Didn't even tell the kids. But that's my opinion. This is Derrick Worrell. They call me DWORLDLIFE. It's just what I'm feeling, and I just wanted to share that with my YouTube audience. The hell with Ben Howland.